Hi Paula, hi Kraft. My name is Maureen Valker and I am a real woman of Philadelphia cream cheese. Today I'm going to show you how to take a traditional classic and make it into a modern favorite. We're going to make a beautiful, delicious cream cheese Alfredo. We're going to put fresh seasonal vegetables into it, red onions, artichokes, and of course, Paula, we're going to add some bacon. So stick with me and here we go. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do with this recipe is we're going to cook our pasta. The amazing thing about this is that it all can be done at the same time, and if you're anything like me, you're probably working during the day, taking care of the family during the night, and very, very busy. So this is a fun and easy recipe that's delicious for everybody, okay? So we're going to put the pasta, get that in there, get that all in there. We're going to let that go first. I also already started to chop up my bacon, okay? So we're going to cook the bacon first, and this is going to be the fat and the meat of the dish. It's going to be delicious. If you want, I used an applewood smoked bacon, but you can use pancetta, you can use ham, you can basically use a sausage, you can basically use any sort of meat that you want. That's the beauty about this dish, and that's the beauty of how I like to cook. I like to be bold, vibrant, vivacious with my food and have options and do whatever you want. So I did a nice thick dice on the bacon, and we're just going to go ahead and let that start cooking while we make our sauce, okay? This is only probably going to take about 5 or 6 minutes. So you know what? I forgot to tell you, with the pasta, we want to cook our pasta to al dente, okay? Al dente just leaves it just the slightest bit raw in the center and gives it a little bit of crunch. So good. You can always get perfectly cooked al dente pasta if you cook it for 9 to 10 minutes. So set a timer and you'll never be wrong ever again. Alright, so while those things are moving, we're going to make our sauce. This is so great. Our sauce has Philadelphia cream cheese, milk, 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese to keep it classic, and a little bit of garlic. At the end, we'll do a little bit of salt and pepper to taste. So simple, you guys. We're just going to put the milk, the cream cheese, the garlic, the Parmesan right here in your food processor. This is going to make it smooth. It's going to take out any lumps. It's going to make it nice and frothy too. It's going to be delicious. So 3 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. Get our food processor intact here. Pulse this up. Okay, turn this on. And pulse this. And just blend it till it's nice and smooth. You just want it to be nice and smooth and creamy and delicious. Okay? Good thing about this, you can make it 2 days ago. You can make it, you can put it in the fridge, have it, you come home, cook your pasta, get your veggies going, you have your sauce already ready to go. Keep it easy, keep it fun, okay? Everybody gets so stressed out about cooking all the time. You just have to remember to have fun with it. If you don't feel like using bacon, use ham. If you feel like using a sausage, go for it. Have fun with cooking. That is the beauty of it. I used to be a chef on the work tour, and I used to have to cook for bands and crew members and production people and the entire staff. And you know, sometimes you just don't, you have to improvise. While all those things are working, okay, we're going to get our veggies together. I want to use a little red onion. I'm going to cook the red onion in the bacon fat. It's going to be delicious. I tried to pick things that really go good with Philadelphia cream cheese, right? I mean, we all love cream cheese. It's a fabulous product. So I have my red onions with a beautiful dice. I'm going to do a little artichoke. I chose to use canned artichokes. You guys can use fresh artichokes. You can use frozen artichokes, whatever you want. What I want to do is quarter them up to keep them nice and meaty. You can do a rough chop over the artichokes if you want, but what you're going to see is when we get all of these delicious ingredients together, they're actually going to act as sort of the bulky part of the dish. They're going to be nice. So when you bite into it, we're going to saute them in that bacon fat, and when you bite into it, it's really going to kind of act as a protein. You'll see what I mean when we get there. Okay, so we quarter all of these guys up. We have our bacon cooking. We have the pasta cooking. Don't want to forget about anything that you have going on. I know it seems like a lot of elements, but once you get in the groove and you get moving, it's going to be really easy. Red onions, artichokes, spinach, bacon, pasta, here we go. So delicious, you guys. Check this out. So our bacon's coming along. What we're going to do, we're going to take this bacon out of the pan, put that aside, and we're going to cook all of our delicious vegetables right here in this bacon fat, and it's going to be so good. Then we're going to add our Philadelphia cream cheese Alfredo, so good. into the sauce, add the pasta. It's just gonna be that easy. The cream cheese is great because not only does it give it a new feel, does it give this sauce a new feel, it lightens it up. So you're not gonna be having a big, full, heavy stomach afterwards where you just wanna take a nap. You're gonna wanna eat more. All right, so our bacon looks absolutely beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. Take this off. We're just gonna strain it, set it to the side. And then we're gonna cook all of our delicious vegetables right here in this yummy, fantastic bacon fat. We're gonna saute up our delicious red onions. Oh my gosh, listen to that sizzle, so good. Let those cook for a couple of minutes, and then we're gonna add the artichokes. Oh my gosh. Paula, do you see this bacon fat? Oh yeah, baby, so good. If you want, you can add a little bit of butter at this point to cook with the onions and give them a little bit of a savoriness, but you don't have to. Again, you guys, you can do whatever you want. Don't have to use linguine. You can use spaghetti, you can use bow tie, you can use the little turtle shell, little ear, or cachete pasta, you can use penne, fusilli, whatever you want. The world is your oyster when it comes to cooking. I love cooking because it's so fun, so creative, and you can make it your own. So go ahead and put my artichokes in here. Oh my gosh. Be gentle with them. Have a little bit of finesse. We want to keep the body together. We don't want to overwork these guys. We don't want them to fall apart. All right, you guys. I want to say, if you have a local farmer market near you, try to go there. It's nice to support local businesses, and everything's going to be so much more fresh and delicious. And they're not going to be on a hot truck traveling miles and miles and miles and miles to get to your kitchen. It's going to be fresh. So if you can, go to the farmer's market. If you can, try to cook organic. Try to use organic ingredients. If you can't, no problem at all. So we're going to get our parsley right here. We're just going to do a rough chop on it. Make sure you don't get any of those tree trunks in there. You want to pull any big chunky stems out. What we're going to do is just do a rough chop over it, okay? Little rough chop. We're going to use this at the end to garnish up our pasta. You can get this pre-rinsed, pre-washed, just ready to go and take it out of the bag. So what I have here is just about 3/4 of a bag of baby spinach. So our artichokes are warm, everything looks good. Now I'm going to add my spinach, all right? The thing about the spinach is we don't want to wilt it down too far. We're going to let it cook down a little bit, just not for too terribly long, you guys. Just gorgeous. So I'm going to add my bacon right back in here. Oh my gosh, our flavors are coming together. This is all going to be so delicious. Okay, so check out this sauce. Check out how beautiful it is. It's so gorgeous. It's frothy. It's thick. It's so, so yummy. If you'd like it a little thicker, just add a little more Philadelphia cream cheese. If you want it a little thinner, you can add a little bit more milk. So now we're just going to pour this right over. Last but not least, nutmeg. The most traditional part of any Alfredo is a little bit of nutmeg. You just need to use about a pinch or so. It's going to make you feel like you're sitting in that old Italian style mafia restaurant. It's going to be so good. Oh my gosh, look at that. That is so delicious, you guys. Oh my gosh, and the leftovers just get even better. Oh my gosh. All right, check that out, you guys. So we have our bacon, our red onions, our artichokes, our spinach, our linguine, our Philadelphia cream cheese Alfredo sauce, which was so good. And now it is time to plate it up and try it out. So I like to always create a story. If I'm having friends over, I want to tell them something interesting, something that they're going to laugh about. This is my vintage china, and my mom was just going to get rid of it one day, and I said, no, look at how cool this is. I'll take it. Like I said, you guys, if you want to serve this with chicken, if you want to serve this with a little piece of steak, oh my gosh, a delicious white wine would go great with this. If you don't like to drink alcohol, a pomegranate spritzer would be delicious. Get some pomegranate juice at your local market and put a little bit of club soda in there. Oh my gosh, it's going to be so good every time. Let's finish our dish with just a little bit of flat leaf chopped parsley. And now it is time to try it. Oh my gosh, I want to get a little bit of that bacon, a little bit of that spinach, and of course, our Philadelphia cream cheese Alfredo. So good. Thank you, Paula Dean. Thank you, Kraft. Thank you, Philadelphia cream cheese. I am a real woman of Philadelphia. My name is Maureen Valker, and I will see you in Savannah.